What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and we got a bunch of news here today. When news time dropped, not only did we get information in regards to the upcoming Kizuna and the Super Boss, so all of the gimmicks have been released on Twitter/X, so over the next couple of days I'll try and get a video out for you guys in regards to that upcoming Kizuna Clash. But what we'll be talking about today is a bunch of additional info that we weren't anticipating to be dropping today. So if we go over to the notice board, you can see, they're giving us the Kizuna stuff, which we'll see if we've got time to actually talk about in this video. But the important tab. The important tab gives us a little bit of a thing here in regards to the new version update 13.4. 13.4 doesn't add a whole lot, but it does add some interesting stuff that really should have been in the game quite a long time ago. So starting on January 22nd at 1600 PST is the maintenance. It's going to be going for, how long is that, 6 hours until January 22nd, 2200 PST. So it's actually going to be there for quite a while. But this new update introduces crew setup for Kizuna Clash. So we know how we currently have the system in Treasure Map where you can prepare your teams when Treasure Map goes live, and you go into the Treasure Map team builder, and it's kind of like a new folder for teams, so you don't have to use up your normal crew slots. Now currently in Kizuna Clash, you have to use your normal crew slots to build for Kizuna Clash. This new feature is going to eliminate that completely, which is awesome. It does also say adjusted quest guide information. Not too sure exactly what they're referring to in regards to that, but it does say added new features for new characters, so maybe something coming at the end of the month or something coming for the global anniversary may have some new mechanics that this is for, and other minor fixes. So that's cool, very, very minor little update there, but it does give us a lit of a heads up, about what we should be expecting moving forward here. So this is our first look at the Kizuna Clash crew edit. Now I know that some people are going to try and tinfoil hat theory their way through this, but this particular infographic is of an old Kizuna Clash. You can see the boss is the 6+ Luffy Ace, and the boosted units are Crocodile and Doflamingo, and then the boosters of Mihawk and Moria. This is an old Kizuna Clash, so don't get too hellbent on that. But you do see that it's pretty much the same team setup builder as it currently is for Treasure Map, where you've got your boss, it says it in the top corner, the color of the boss, you can click the quest guide button under the icon of the boss, it gives you info in regards to what the boss does. It's pretty much everything that we expect it to be. It does also show you boosted units as well, so you see that Croc Dofi, the Mihawk, and the Moria all have the ticket boosters, so they give you a multiplier for your tickets. I like that they're doing that as well. And then it says you can access the Kizuna crew edit menu from Kizuna Clash top or the notice board, so that's cool that you can actually access this from multiple different ways. And it allows you to just go ahead and build those teams. All of the pictures are still under development and are subject to change. Certain features may not be accessible if there is too much server latency. We'll see about that. Look, I believe a lot of people have said that this particular upcoming, or the current Treasure Map as of me recording this video, has like a record as for like one of the lowest amounts of people in New World. So I don't think server latency is going to be a big issue, especially when it comes to Kizuna Clash, but I digress. This is the new update 13.4. Really not a hell of a lot to talk about in regards to the update. In terms of the other stuff that is listed here, they've gone through the Kizuna Clash Sugo Fest, also starting January 19th, so tomorrow as of me recording this video. But we've got the new Marco, the new Frankie. We've talked about them already. They're okay characters. In terms of the legends that are boosted though, Sabo Ace, still a good unit. Toki, you got Perospero. It doesn't see that much play, but on paper Perospero actually is pretty good. Conjurer, Izo, you got a couple of good units there. Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo, put some respect on their names. Some boosted rare recruits, but of course you got a bunch of the older Kizuna rare recruits that are also boosted. Definitely some good units in there for sure. But anyways, that's the Kizuna Clash. We have the Support Sugo Fest, also starting tomorrow. You've got the new Support Rare Recruit Inu and Neko. And you have a bunch of the other Support Rare Recruits that are also boosted too. There's lots of good units in here. So it is what it is. It is a support banner. And for some reason, Kanjuro is boosted on the support banner, and he's boosted on the Kizuna banner. Same as Izo, same as Whitebeard actually. Crazy that all those three units are all boosted, but it is what it is. We have the official announcement of the Alba Super Boss Kizuna Clash. This unit is really good for a free-to-play unit. A lot of people have been hating on this unit actually, which is kind of surprising. I actually think this unit is really, really good. but some people have found ways to really, you know, poke holes in people's theories as to why this character is good. This character is a solid unit, man. I think this is a really good free-to-play unit. Great captain ability for free-to-play. He's got a decent special. He's got a really good super tandem for free-to-play, and I think that's the key thing. His super tandem, the fact that, I don't know if I talked about it in one of my videos already, but you only need to tap with one character, and it's Kaido, and you get a 1.75 attack boost for, I think it's slasher-driven powerhouse. Like, it's super good for a free-to-play super tandem, so you love that. And I do want to talk about Kaido real quick, because I did make a massive monumental error in my initial breakdown of what Kaido actually does. I don't know how I did it, but I completely misread his special ability. So, obviously, error on my behalf, but the special ability and what it actually does, let's go ahead and get the level 150 effect. So, the first line of his special where it says, if there is an enemy inflicted with increased damage taken when you launch the special, you get a 2.5 conditional boost against increased damage dealt. Now, when I first read this, for some reason, I thought it was, if they have increased damage taken, buff the increased damage taken to 2.5. I don't know how I got that from reading this special. It's really dumb. So, it's a 2.5 conditional against increased damage taken, but if they don't have it, then you apply a 2.25 conditional, and then if they're immune to status effects, you get a 2 times increased damage taken through immunity. And then of course you get the fixed damage. Well, fixed damage. It's a million damage that can be doubled through the increased damage taken, matching slots, one or slot on himself. All of that makes sense. So this character really is very, very good. Starting 2024 off strong with a great super evolution. They did the same thing last year. Last year's first super evolution was Legend Sugar, one that a lot of people really wanted. Sugar on release was very good, but obviously now doesn't really see much play. But still, starting off 2024 very, very strong with this brand new super evolution. So before I wrap up this video, we also got this new tweet announcing some pretty cool information. So we'll go through all of this here. It says, greetings Nakama, we're adding a new feature to form crews specifically for Kizuna Clash, which we already talked about, but it gives us a bit more info. You'll be able to form it to a total of 8 crews, 3 for normal bosses, 3 for super boss, and 2 as you see fit according to the number of Kizuna clashes. So this is very similar to what we see from like the treasure map team builder. They give us one team for every boss, and then they give us 2 extra ones in case we want to use it for something else, like if we want to build a separate crew for a different fight, so we've got 2 different teams we can switch between. You know, it's cool that they do that. Check out tips and tricks on the strategy websites about boss gimmicks, enemy placement, and other details about quests. Check out tips and tricks on strategy websites about boss gimmicks. Then edit your crew with ease. Like, what do they even mean by this? Check out tips and tricks on strategy websites about boss gimmicks, enemy placement, and other details about quests. Okay. Strategy websites. Sure. But anyways, you click the quest guide and it just tells you exactly all of the gimmicks. I mean, it's what we've come to expect. We know that PKA has this. We know that Treasure Map now has this. You know, all of these things just to show us, you know, what the boss does, and they give you recommended characters as well, which is kind of pointless because it's usually just the boosted units. So I think that this would be better if they actually tweak this a little bit, where they give you more recommended characters that are not just the new units. I think that would be nice. You can access the feature from forming specific crews for the Kizuna Clash notices. Once the event starts, you can get there from the top screen of Kizuna Clash. Tips and tricks on January's Kizuna Clash will be released prior to Kizuna Clash beginning on 13.4 update, and server maintenance has been completed. So yeah, I guess they're just talking about Twitter, I guess, because that's where all the gimmicks are. Very, very interesting. But there is one other letter from the team that goes as follows. There's a big silhouette there, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Thank you to everyone who participated in the trial co-op quest. Yeah, I know that it's been a while since co-op quests were kind of, you know, debuted into the game. Remember that this is their trial period. They wanted everyone to trial this out. If you complete it 5 times, you get a bunch of gems, so make sure to do it. We'll also be running a survey about the trial co-op quest in-game, starting from January 22nd. Everyone who finishes the survey gets 5 rainbow gems, so be sure to let us know what you thought. I highly suggest you guys to go ahead and complete this survey when it does drop, because this is a new game mode that they're bringing into the game. They need to know exactly what we want to make the game mode better. So make sure you do the survey when it goes live. When it does go live, I'll be bringing you guys a video giving my thoughts and opinions about it. There's obviously lots of things that need to change from the current form that it's in to make it more palatable, I guess, to the player base, to make it more fun. but I think that it has a lot of potential, but it just needs some tweaks, right? So make sure to do the survey when it goes live. We'll announce the official release for the co-op quest in a future letter from the OPTC team. With that said, the One Piece anime set off on a new anime arc this January, and we here at the OPTC team are working hard to make sure to bring you fun, brand new adventures as soon as we possibly can, so keep an eye out. We hope you'll continue to enjoy a One Piece treasure cruise, and we see a very fancy looking silhouette here on the side. Obviously, we know exactly who/what this is. I don't really want to delve into those details because this character isn't technically, like, we don't know the official name, sort of, in the latest anime episode. Obviously, manga readers know exactly who this is, but, you know, it's cool that they're revealing this. They're teasing it. They're giving us a bit of a taste, you know, tingle on the taste buds for what is to come in 2024. So the real question is, when is this dropping? Is this going to be the new batch at the end of the month? Is this going to be Global's anniversary in mid to late February? Is this going to be something later? We don't have a lot of info right now, but there's a lot to look forward to in regards to the latest anime arc of Egghead in 2024. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this one, because it was a really interesting thing to just give us this little tease here. So hopefully we can see this character soon. So with that being said, that is going to wrap it up for me today. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.